Assalamu alaikum and very good day to everybody. This is Hasnan Zafar Baloch from Malaysia, and after a while, I'm coming back live again. And today, I will be covering ethical use of artificial intelligence or AI enabled tools for teaching and learning. So, just give me few seconds and let me. Okay. Feel free to say hi in the chat and do let me know from where you are joining my live stream. And I would like to thanks LinkedIn Learning or LinkedIn for giving me LinkedIn Live. So just to let you know, this live stream is going on YouTube, my YouTube channel, and on LinkedIn also. So let's move on. And I have prepared some slides and I will be following that. Okay, so today I will be sharing with you artificial intelligence or AI tools for education. So there are a lot of tools, okay, so no need to worry about different tools. So what you need to do is select appropriate tool and how responsibly or ethically we could use these tools. So let me put the chat also and feel free to say hi and do let me know from where you're joining. And if you have any question, feel free to type in the chat and I will answer while I'm delivering, this live session. Okay. So what I will be doing, just introduction about AI. I think everybody by now very familiar with artificial intelligence and different terms associated with artificial intelligence. Uh, AI versus machine learning, ML versus deep learning, or we call actually DL. Okay. Then we have generative AI. So most of the current apps in the market which we are using, most of them falls under Gen AI category. And then I will be sharing with you different applications and platforms uh, for uh, teaching and learning purposes. Focus will be today on chatbot, how we could create chatbot, AI-enabled chatbots, and that could assist educators. So I will touch a bit on that. Okay. Yeah, so there are several applications or categories I have highlighted here. We can start with animations, course or lesson, learning activities planning or lesson planning. I prefer not to use lesson because it's more like teacher-centric word, but it's actually learning experience designs. So a lot of Gen AI applications could assist us in enhancing our learning activities or designing learning experiences or assist us in designing these learning experiences. Content design, yeah, there are a lot of applications which we could use these applications and convert our prompts, and they could assist us in how we could design contents engagingly and effectively or interactive content design. And even how we can design presentations from text or prompt. And even we can focus more on graphics design. So I'll be sharing some of the tools which are my favorite tools. Okay, there are a lot of tools, right? And every now and then there are new tools coming in. So you need to assess them, make sure they are appropriate to your requirement. Then how we could use AI for research purpose. Today I won't be covering that in detail. Maybe I will focus more on TA, teaching assistant, or chat bots. So most of the tools I will be sharing today will be free. Okay, and these are the tools which I explored, and I found it is more appropriate and more useful. So I'll be sharing these tools with all of you. And just to give you a disclaimer, this slide, even I use one of the AI enabled tool, and they have created this slide, some of the elements in this slide, and I'll be sharing today that tool also. It's called Gamma. Okay, so large language model is another term. Uh, I'm just trying to highlight in this slide what are the key areas we use when we are talking about large language models. We need to have natural language processing. We need to have computer vision, because nowadays the latest large language models can have multimodal inputs, so they can even visualize. You can give input as a video or image, so you need computer vision to play a role to recognize or understand inputs of different formats. And of course, we need artificial intelligence, and even not only artificial intelligence, we need machine learning and deep learning. And if you look at the center of these circles, where the intersection of all these circles, that's where generative AI and large language models exist. So we need background or knowledge from artificial intelligence. We need knowledge uh, from natural language processing, and we need to have expertise of computer vision. Then only our large language models works perfectly. So hope everything is clear so far. Feel free to type hi and do let me know from where you are watching my live stream. And even if you watch the recorded version, do message me and do let me know from where you are watching my recorded version of this live stream. And if you have any questions, and do share your experiences, how you are using artificial intelligence or AI enabled tools for teaching and learning purpose, do share with us. Okay, so let's move on. Uh, to use effectively all these artificial intelligence, you need to learn the skills of prompting effectively. So lot of faculty, they use this term called prompt engineering. So that's actually a specialized area. I would say highly demand task or job nowadays. So what we want to request from generative AI algorithms, why and how. So this is the importance of prompting, or effectively prompting any algorithm. So just give you an example, and this I got from cyberman.ai. So you can go to this site, and there are a lot of tips shared on this site, where they have shared effective prompt techniques or formulas. So on this slide, we have like task at the top, which is very important, and then we have context. So when we are talking about tasks, you should have an action verb in that. What to goal? What is our goal? What to achieve, and then give some context like background information, and narrow down the possibilities for AI to search or mine data. Give some exemplars, like examples to guide AI responses. Like you can even give, for example, persona, like lecturer, professor, engineer, wants to do this. Can you help? Can you assist? So by doing that, our generative AI algorithm will segregate, information other than that context or that persona. Then you can even specify a format, in which format you want the output And tone, you want formal, you want casual, so that's very important. These are the elements, so the priority or importance goes low from top to bottom. Task is very important, context the next important thing, exemplar, then you have persona, and least important is tone, because you can always ask again, you can even give another questions to your gen AI algorithm, and that can refine your results. So here I'm just giving you example. As a nutritionist, that's a persona. Create a 4-week vegetarian meal, that's the task you are asking for gen AI to perform for someone with the gluten allergy. So that's the context you are giving to Gen AI tools or algorithm. Present it in a weekly chart form. So that's the format we are telling, and then ensuring each meal is described briefly but clearly. So that's the tone you're setting, and include meals similar to Mediterranean cuisine. So you can even change this. So that's what the exemplar. So one of the perfect prompt, I would say, and you could test by using this prompt to multiple tools, and you will see the difference of the result. Okay. Yes, here again, I'm sharing with you some of the effective prompt writing techniques. This I got from AI marketer.ai. So you can go visit these sites and you will get a lot of prompts shared by these sites. So assume the role of an expert. You can put the expert or authority role there with 20 years of experience. So you can say assume the uh, role of a professor with 30 years of experience, specializing in artificial intelligence or computer science. Create an in depth, engaging blog post or white paper about topic. Now, put the topic there about machine learning or about algorithm or prompt engineering. Highlight highlighting the key insight and actionable strategies. Emphasize benefits. Number one, you can mention the benefits itself and explain how. Give the focus point can be effectively utilized. So how prompt engineering can be effectively utilized. So by giving this prompt, any gen AI application will generate a very nice blog post for you. So let's move on. This is another example for designing a PowerPoint presentation. So you could even ask any Gen AI tool by giving this prompt, and they will generate, you know, slides for you. Okay. Another example, sorry for bit cropped on the left side, is boring yet essential task in my business is include list them all the examples for accounting, for payrolls or small setup tasks. Let's break them down one by one. Your job is to create a 2-column SOP or standard operating procedure for each task after hearing me talk through the process. Task description, you can describe your task, step by step process, put down all the steps or detailed steps involved for a particular task. For each step, we will evaluate the following: delegate, this is what we are asking algorithm to do that; automate, and then we explain; eliminate also. Once we make these decisions, you will populate the standard operating procedure table accordingly. Repeat this exercise for each task I have listed. So, by giving this comprehensive um, prompt, you will see uh, very promising result, from Gen AI tools. Okay, there are a few more examples. So you could see here, I'm writing a blog post about the benefit of hiking for stress relief. Can you generate a catchy title and a brief outline for the post? So the outline should include an introduction, 3 to 4 main points, and a conclusion. You can even ask with proper references, but do check the references, because sometimes the biasness of algorithm, or hallucination, it goes on and create from its own, not authentic references. And similarly, other prompts I have shown here, you can actually read them and experiment. You can modify, tweak a bit here, there, contextualize according to your own context, and you will see the difference in your results. And give some time to application. Like, don't expect day one, you first time going to that application, you expect perfect results. You will be lucky. Maybe you can get perfect results because maybe you're lucky the data set used to train that algorithm matches your prompt data or prompt context. So then you will high chance of getting exactly what you want. But sometimes you need to train. You need to um, it's like getting a new teaching assistant or research assistant. You need to train them, train him or her, and show what kind of results you want. What's the context here? What's the format? And give some days or weeks, and you will see the difference. Okay, so let's move on. There's a few more detailed example of prompts. So you could actually modify a bit and explain more detail. Sometime some of you may think that too long or too detailed prompt may not be accurate, but sometime yes, it depends on what exactly you want. So if all important things relates to that task, you need to actually list down in your prompt to avoid going away from the point. Okay, so let's move on and let me share with you some of the applications which are my favorite. I've been using them for almost now few years. Um, and just to let you know, most of these applications are free to use. When we are talking about applications for multimedia content or presentation design, yes, so you can start with Perplexity, one of the best tool, highly liked by students. And you can give the prompts, same prompt, and you can test. So sometime I will be sharing few more tools. So here you need to give text, and even you can attach. Most of these tools will allows you to attach your own files. So these files will contextualize. So most of these algorithms will dive in, read the attached files or knowledge base, and will try to not to go beyond that knowledge base. Okay, Perplexity is one of them. My favorite cloud, and one of the top more ranking, I would say. And you can test yourself. Okay, I have to do a disclaimer here. I won't be getting any commission from these platforms. I'm just uh, this is like my passion to explore new tools and share with community. So one of my favorite also, I would actually sometime go to this platform cloud, or sometime Perplexity, or even sometime chat gpt also. So it can help us in lesson planning, or how we could design content. We could do that. So once again, those who just join in, um, I would like you to say hi in the chat, and do let me know from where you are joining my live session, or even you're watching my recorded session. Feel free to post your question. So if after my live session, I will go and watch or read your question, and I will give you answer if I know. Okay, so ChatGPT. So what I would suggest to you, you can use multiple tools, explore them, give appropriate prompt, and you will get very nice results. Yes, Copilot is another platform which you could use. You need to use Edge, Microsoft browser, and you can use Copilot and compare the results. Okay. Yes, another one of my favorite app, I would say Gamma.app, and you could use this QR code or type in the URL at the bottom, and you can get some free coins, if you use this referral code. Uh, and that's how I'm still using this platform freely, and very powerful uh, tool to generate slides. In a free version, it allows only 8 to 10 slides. But if you have coins, you can add more slides, and you can even customize each and every slide by giving different prompts. Okay, so let's move on. Yes, another powerful tool, Imagine.art, to generate graphics, to generate uh, animated videos, or even videos nowadays, and very powerful uh, uh, algorithm. You can actually explore yourself. Imagine.art. So again, don't forget the tips I shared in the previous slides about effective prompts. So once you use those tips, I can guarantee you all these tools, you will enjoy the output. And as I told you, like, give some time to these tools. They can, know you better, your background, your, um, liking, disliking, your profile. Then you will see even more improvement in the results of these applications. Okay, so this is just a comparison, a bit outdated, I would say. Like, I think a few months ago I did, and keep on changing. Because the advancement in AI is very fast. Each and every company is actually want to outperform, their competitors.